Alright guys, as you know, Attack on Titan is literally constantly playing on a loop in my head, so I figured I would get some of it out with this video. I wanted to talk about what I think will happen in the manga chapter 131, as well as some things that I would like to see before the manga ends. So, let's get right into it. The last chapter ended with Eren and the Colossal Titans rising out of the ocean and destroying parts of Marley. I can see it picking up here again just to show us some of the actual destruction that Eren is causing. It would be interesting to see some shots from the city, almost like how we saw Arya's point of view when she was running through King's Landing as Daenerys was destroying it. I'm not sure how likely it would be, but I would like to see another pregnant Historia moment. I think the juxtaposition between the overarching doom of the rumbling compared to the innocence of a baby soon to be born would show how evil Eren is being at the moment. It would be even more interesting if Eren actually was the father of Historia's baby. I'm not sure if it will ever be confirmed who the father really is or not, because it's actually not that important to the story. Looking at Eren's conversation with Zeke, I still don't think that he's the father, especially because of the way that the panels are arranged. Eren knows about Mikasa's love for him, and he clearly feels something for her too, but he doesn't want to do anything about it because he knows how little time he has left. He's trying to distance himself so that the blow is less painful when it comes. I don't believe that Eren would be saying all these things only to turn around and have a baby that he wouldn't be able to raise. Eren lived without a father, so I doubt he would knowingly want to put that onto another child. Besides, Historia 100% loved Ymir, and I don't think she will ever love anyone else again, so I don't think the father of her child actually matters to her. If anything, wouldn't it make sense for her to want the father of her child to still be alive? Plus, Historia and Mikasa are friends, so I don't think Historia would do that to her, knowing that she loves Eren. Although I think love actually plays a bigger part in Attack on Titan than most people believe, I'm not really too deep into the ships. I don't want to get much further into it, so please don't start any shipping wars in my comments. I think if we do get more Eren in this chapter, that would basically be it. I don't even think it will be his perspective, but more like the perspectives of civilians that we see as he's killing them. This chapter will likely focus more on the Alliance and what's happening with them. We'll probably get more closure on Annie's decision and if she's going to continue to fight with the Alliance or not. Since we never actually saw Floch's death, I have a strong feeling that he will come back and wreak havoc among our beloved characters. I believe he's on the boat somehow and will stow away until the right time to pop out. I think that Floch will shoot someone and make us all feel that Gabby should have gone for the head. I think he'll kill someone, but I don't actually see the Alliance killing him unless they absolutely have to, but they probably would restrain him or something. Floch is one of the only Attack on Titan characters that I don't like. I don't find any redeeming qualities in him at the current moment. I find that his actions are extremely problematic, his opinions are very elitist, and are exactly the same as Marley's towards Eldia. His whole "we can kill them because they killed us" attitude is exactly why there will never be peace between Paradise and the rest of the world. He's executed and assassinated fairly innocent people for having different opinions than him and standing in his way. I appreciate his character because I think it's good writing to have someone who opposes the main characters, but I just don't agree with his motives or actions. The only thing that he's done right was change his hairstyle. I can't exactly pinpoint when Floch decided to stan Eren so hard. Maybe it's because Floch has survivor's guilt from retaking Wall Maria, and now Eren has taken up the mantle of the devil. And Floch said it himself that the only one who could lead humanity to victory would be the devil. Maybe Floch is acting too because of Eren's orders or something, and he secretly doesn't actually want to kill Mikasa and Armin and all them, so we'll see. Anything can happen at this point, really. It honestly stresses me out that we didn't see him fully die because I know he's gonna pull an Uno reverse card right now. I'm not sure if there will be a final confrontation between Floch and Eren, but I would be curious to see Eren's reaction if Floch did end up killing one of his close friends, since Eren's whole goal is to protect them. Anyways, if he does end up killing someone, I think it'll be either Connie or Jean. He may even shoot multiple people like Peak, or maybe Annie would jump in front of the bullet for someone or something like that. I just feel like mostly everybody else is needed for something bigger in the plot. Jean finally got his closure for what happened with Marco, and Connie decided to leave his mother alone instead of feeding Falco to her. There's still a lot that Isayama could do with them, but you could argue that their arcs are completed after this. We definitely have more to see from Mikasa, Armin, and Reiner, but I also think that Levi, Hanji, Gabby, and Falco have more to add to the story as well. All of them have had multiple chances to be killed off but have been saved, and it doesn't feel like their arcs are closed yet. For example, Falco ate Porco, but we haven't actually seen the payoff for him becoming the Jaw Titan yet. We saw his first transformation, but there's probably more for him to do somehow. More importantly, we also haven't seen the payoff for why Armin was chosen to live instead of Erwin. Erwin said himself that Armin is one of humanity's greatest weapons, and Eren said that the one who would save the world is Armin, not him. But so far since the battle to retake Wall Maria, we haven't really seen him do anything big enough yet to be considered saving humanity. Armin could be thinking up some big plan, but I think it's more likely to be a spur-of-the-moment type thing like we saw in Season 1 when he had to speak for Eren. I feel like he's always been good at on-the-spot thinking when he doesn't actually have time to overanalyze or feel self-conscious about his decisions. It might not be in chapter 131, but we will definitely see the resolution for why Armin was chosen to live instead of Erwin. Someone that I would really like to see more of in this chapter is Levi. I'm personally excited to see a scar reveal and finally see if he lost his eye or not. That's what I'm thinking about. I'm hoping that Isayama doesn't make Levi's character continue to only revolve around killing Zeke. I know that he made a promise to Erwin, but he might have to give it up just like Erwin had to give up on his dream. I mean, the Levi vs Beast Titan fight scenes are really cool, but I feel like the picture is so much bigger now. Zeke's character has also become a lot more complex since Levi first made the promise, so killing him might not really be the best idea. Zeke is likely going to die anyways regardless of if Levi kills him or not because of Ymir's curse, so having Levi's only purpose be to kill him seems sort of shallow and pointless. I would love to see him break his cycle of pain and killing and somehow be able to find peace. I would also love to see more of Hanji this chapter. Hanji has taken up such a difficult role as Erwin's successor and as the commander of the Survey Corps. This role has changed and expanded much farther than what it used to be. Even though there are basically no members anymore because everyone either turned into a Jaegerist, was killed, or turned into a Titan, Hanji still feels responsible to lead humanity to peace. Hanji is actually very admirable in that respect because we can see how tired and overwhelmed they have become but continue to still move forward anyways. For themselves, for humanity, for all the people that sacrificed their lives for the Survey Corps, and all of the people that they have loved and lost. I would like to see at least one more interaction between Hanji, Levi, and Eren. Despite his current actions, I believe he still has love for both of them. He's shown his anger at them for ending up sacrificing Historia, even though neither of them really wanted to do it either. Hanji and Levi were with Eren at the very beginning of his journey with the Survey Corps, and he used to look up to them and respect them, and it was clear that both of them cared about Eren too. Even if it wasn't as obvious as Armin and Mikasa, Eren also broke Hanji and Levi's hearts by betraying their trust and following Zeke's plan. They just want to understand why Eren turned to Flock and Zeke instead of the people that were closest to him. And honestly, I'm wondering the same thing. I hope he tries to reconcile with them for going against the Survey Corps somehow, although I'm not sure if he'll actually apologize at this point. I'm very interested in seeing how this fight continues, seeing as everyone is physically and emotionally exhausted and beat down. I believe that we'll finally see the Alliance make use of the plane and take flight in this chapter, with the end shot Eren coming into view. Anyways, that has been my short little theory video on what's gonna happen in the next chapter. And I have some other theories on how the whole thing will end, so let me know if you guys want to see that because as we've learned, I really like talking about Attack on Titan. What a surprise! But yeah, thanks for watching. If you got this far, comment the shrimp emoji for no reason. Anyways, thank you, bye!